Okay, today I want to show you a game. It's an old game. We call it oldies. Wizardry 8. It's a standalone RPG. It's not an online gaming. Um, so if you want to just have a fun, say your internet is down, this will be the game you want to play. Anyway, it's one of those old games, but it's made extremely well for old game. I really like it. I'm gonna show you how the game works. So you got your menus over here. Uh, Start new game. You can create characters. I already have some made over here. I'm gonna show you how you create a character. So you go to character creation. You can choose the profession: fighter, lord, valkyrie, ranger, samurai, ninja, monk, rogue, gadgeter, bard, priest, alchemist, bishop, psionic, some kind of a mage. You got mage, and let's just get one very quick. And you got the races over here. So you got your human, and each one of the races has different starting bonus points and how many points you can put at one time. So the human would have 14 maximum point at one time you can put on one skill with 40 maximum points that you can distribute. Choose male. You go male and female only, no other genders. You got health. Okay, the elf starts with less points and you can only distribute a maximum 9 points. However, starts with higher strength. As you can see, the carry capacity it's higher. Dwarf has a higher strength than the elf and the human. Has a starting bonus points of 45, and you can put up to 15 points. So that's not really that bad if you want to be a dwarf. Close combat skills, stamina regeneration, may knock out an opponent, berserker attack option, and door damage resistance. So it makes it a good fighter. It already starts with resistance to fire. So it starts up with good stats. However, drawback is some of the good armor don't work on dwarves. So there is the good and the bad. Pros and cons, I guess. Okay, you got a gnome, hobbit, can be a Lords of the Ring kind of guy. I use hobbit for the gadgeter. Anyway, fairies. I honestly never used it. It would be probably good to be a healer, but I never use it. It's got too many. Can't wear any armor at all. Very low capacity. It can only carry 128, pounds. Bonus points you can give is 10. Maximum points is 4. So you're really limited what you can do with this fairy. It'll be very tough to play a game with 6 fairies. I'll tell you that. Anyway, Lizardman. It starts up with a very very high strength. You can carry 228, so you know that. You can distribute 50 points and 17 points per attribute. So it makes it a very good, and it starts up with some good resistance also, but also it's very weak to mental attack and parry attack. like spell like harm, healing spells. It's got close combat skill bonus, stamina regeneration, may knock out an opponent, berserk attack option, but he has a slower magic power recovery. If you're planning to be a fighter, it doesn't really make a difference. You're not using magic. So it will make a good, it's got good close combat and range combat. Swords, axe, and shield. So it makes it a good fighter. I don't know about the armor. I never use a lizard man. I just not me. Dracon. This is kind of like a dragon. It's got some resistance and some things that are not good. Also, carrying capacity starts at 204. You can put 60 points, and you have 20 points per stat that you can put. So it makes it a good fighter as well. Close combat skill bonus, stamina regeneration, may knock an opponent, berserker attack option, and also can breathe acid. Obviously, it's a dragon. So I never use that as well, so I can't tell you much about dragon. Felper, if you're a furry kind of person, Felper is I use them. I'm not a furry, but I use them. It's got good resistance, same capacity as a human, and almost same distribution as a human. I think human was 40 and 15, but it's got berserker attack option. Then you got Rowolf. I actually use that for my priest. Starts with the same amount of strength as a human. 35 points and 12 distribution. It starts up with a plus 15 to piety, plus 5 to earth, and plus 10 to water damage. So it's a close combat skill bonus, stamina regeneration, may knock out opponents, berserker attack option, but since I'm using it as a priest, where is it? Did I pass it? There, priest. It makes it a good priest. When you choose it as a priest, you actually get to distribute 50 points with a 17, so it gives you more bonuses than a human. So however, when you choose a priest, it starts out with less strength. So, but you got the points, so you have to put it where you want it. So let's just show you a raw wolf so you can see what it looks like. Okay, let's put some points. We're gonna put some points to strength. Obviously you want to have 20 to piety because that's the trait that's gonna use the most. And you want to have some vitality and some dexterity, senses. You don't need intelligence on priest, so it doesn't see. If you right click, it tells you what it does. Affects a character's personal performance in mental tasks such as music, artifacts, engineering, communication, close and range combat, mythology, all forms of schools of magic except divinity, and character's skills with the locks and traps. So it does not, good intelligence does not help a priest at all, so don't even put points there. You want to make it extra strong, you can put more points on strength. There you go, so you carry 208 pounds. Still got 1 point left. Put it to your vitality. There you go. So you go to next page. That's where you choose the spells. You can choose 2 spells. So obviously you start up the game and you want to make sure you can heal your team. So heal wounds and bless. So will be 2 spells to use. Now you got the points. You got 15 points you can put for your skills. Obviously you don't want to put skills points over here because divinity is the main thing for the priest. So you got not that many points. So you got 5 points over there. It's the maximum you can distribute at one time. The other thing, I like mace and flail for priest, so that's where I will put the points. 5 of that, and I like to use a shield on a priest. It does, however, start with a mace and flail when you start the characters. So, and staff and wands, I like to use that for mages. Okay, see, this is the portrait. That's how you look like. You can change the portrait to a different kind of wolf. So I believe that's what I use. Okay, Wolfie and nickname priest, right? And now, so you have to have a name and a nickname. Here's your kind of the voices you can use. Okay, so this is a voice 2, kindly voice 2.
Don't worry about a thing, friend. I'll take care of it for you.
So, and kindly voice 1.
By my honor, I swear I'll protect you from danger.
Now you can choose to be aggressive. It's not really good for a priest to be aggressive.
There are 2 kinds of people, hunters and their prey. And let me assure you, I am one of the hunters.
And that's the voice 2.
Yeah, slice him, dice him, no sense being nice to him. That's my motto.
So that doesn't make sense for a priest, right? Or a loner.
Sure. I'm itching to do something wild and reckless anyway.
That's a guy that doesn't like company. So voice 1.
All right, but don't expect me to waste my time yakking.
Okay, or you can make it a eccentric one.
I believe there is something unseen in all things seen. It is that which I attempt to reveal, you see?
And the funny thing is, when they talk, the mouth moves. So it makes it pretty good. See?
He was happy to join. He thought it would make an exciting chapter in his book.
Or you can make an intellectual. I don't know, some of them are annoying.
You're going to need someone of my superior intelligence. Some call it ego, but I call it talent.
Sort of kind.
I would be honored to assist your brave band in its explorations. That is, I'd like to come along.
That's not too bad. Or you got layback.
Well, hello there. I think I hear the open road calling our names. Say, isn't that a song?
I think that's what I use for my bard. And this is the other one.
Who can make the muddy water clear?
Let the water be still, and it will become clear on its own.
Then you go more like chaotic.
Ordinary men fear the power of darkness. I revel in it.
That sounds like a good one for a mage. For a wizard.
What do you want? If it walks, I can change that.
Yeah, so kindly is probably the best thing for a priest.
By my honor, I swear I'll protect you from danger.
Oh, this one.
Don't worry about a thing, friend. I'll take care of it for you.
Alright, so you got all these parts. So when you click on that, it completes it. So you got your characters over here. So then you add to party. So you choose all your characters and you just add them. Party, you know, and so on. But let me show you the game I already created. So I'm gonna load the game. Okay, so okay. So you can see how the game works. So actually I should show you another game. Let me load the other one because I already opened the chest. So it kind of spoils it. Let's see. Oh, it doesn't give you the already sample. So never mind. I opened the chest, I already picked up the material, but using the up, left, and right arrow, move around.
They were ready for
Alright, so you got some monsters over here. You're gonna be fighting. So here's how the fighting works on this one. It's a turn-based, so you're fighting against 3 crabs. Your bard can use his loot that he has in his inventory. Okay, so he's gonna use that.
Okay.
Against that. You got your mage. Use a spell. Okay, since those are crowds, probably energy blast. It's a fire spell. It works better.
With pleasure.
Rather than use a water spell. And our priest can bless us. Let bless. Oh, that was on the sample one. So we are done with all the skills. There's nothing else you can do. You out of range with the fighter and the priest, so they're gonna be in red. There's no other option for them. So you're gonna click on start turn, start round. Okay. Soon and puts them all to sleep. So now you can just see them. However, when you need them, you will like that. But now only one of them is coming this way.
Whoa!
You don't fight 3 of them. Alright, so choose the spell again for the wizard. Okay, and start.
I never boast, but damn, I'm good.
Yeah, they stand a lot. Okay, so you got another one left. So you out of that spell, I guess you can use frost now.
With pleasure.
Okay.
Good. Let's go.
So you got experience. Sometimes when you kill monsters, depending on the skill you are using, you gain some like other skills. Alright, so you got some bullets over here. Unidentified. You given to your bard. Your bard has the highest. Let me show you. Okay. Also, there's NPC that will join you during the game, so those will go in these two slots. You can have up to 2 NPCs, and you will meet a whole bunch of them who like to join you. Some will ask you for your help, so that's why they join you. This is the widescreen that we had before, and this is the full screen. However, you can choose full screen and just have the radar, so you can see the enemies. This is your formation. You can change the formation. You can change, for example, you can have your mage being all the way on the back. You know, you can have him being on the side. So you can change them around. You can change where they want it. If you want the mage to be sheltered, because he's got the least amount of hit points, so you want to be in the center, so it's protected by the rest. Alright, so click to save. So they're repositioned. When you go to the character portrait, it's how they look like when they equip weapons and all that. And that's how you would equip weapons. You can swap the primary weapon. And now the primary weapon, it's a sword. You can choose for the bar, for example, to be range. So it will be always using range first, and when the enemy gets close, it will switch to sword. However, you can also lock, so it doesn't switch weapon. So you want him to be range all the time or sword all the time. It will know how to switch depending on what's around. These ones are still unidentified. You right click to identify them. Your bard has the highest mythology. So, mythology. What's a skill? Artifacts. So he's got the highest artifacts skill, so he will identify automatically without using a spell unidentified objects. Sometimes when you just pick them up, it will automatically identify them. Anyway, I like to have the full screen so I have nothing in front of me, and just have the radar over here so I know where the enemies are at. Okay, so when you walk around, right now we're going in the water. When you walk around, you may find something. Remember the ranger? Oh, by the way, this is what I use for my ranger is a move. So it makes a good ranger. So my
What's up?
My thief is a hobbit, and my cleric is it's a raw wolf. So those are the only 3 non-human that I have. The rest are human. I choose myself as a human, of course. The bard, I can only picture a bard being a human. I never heard of a bard being anything else. However, you can choose whether you can bard. And this is my mage.
Yes.
So it's a female witch. So that. and stuff disappears. You can see, if you see the little white dot in the radar, that's usually an object. You see a red one or yellow one, okay, see there's a white dot over there. That means there's something in here. There we go. So there's unidentified bullets. Pick them up, give it to the bar. Okay.
There!
Yeah. So your ranger is always gonna find stuff. It's always here. So now the artifacts, as you see, the bar's artifacts went up to 11, and also my mage artifact went up to 1. It doesn't help. So we now use the mage for identifying
Listening.
items. So you go in there now, it's artifacts. You can try and see if you can identify anything yet. Okay, that's a good light. So I guess we need to wait for the artifacts to go up. So I'm gonna go up this way. Number 5 on the keyboard will straighten out your focus. So you got number 2 to look down, number 8 to look up, number 5 to put the focus.
Doesn't seem safe.
Yeah, because there's monsters coming down. So they'll warn you about it. See the red dots over here? So that means that something's coming down, and here it comes. Okay, this is your first top 5.
Feared for their lives.
So you can hear the music as I turn it down, but there's different kind of music. The tougher is the enemy, the different kind of music you're gonna hear. So I'm gonna use my last option for my bar, which is a loop.
Okay.
I'm going to sleep. I'm gonna use bar spell.
With pleasure.
Frost, because,
With pleasure.
We didn't rest, so I didn't recover the magic. And let's start the close. I'll try to surround you. Some of them are asleep. There you go, we'll put all of them asleep. Except this one.
Segundas.
Okay. Use that spell again. Okay.
Algelasta.
And shoot them. So this is how the combat works. It's turn-based, so I like to use the bard. The bard is actually one of the best. I mean, when you have a bard, your team lacks. So
Okay.
just the fact that you can put them to sleep. It's really heavy. But this fight will be pretty hard.
This is terrible.
At the beginning, his skills and music are not great, so he can miss. Okay, so I'm hurt. I need to heal.
Miss me.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell my priest to heal me. Heal wounds. These colors means how successful can it be. If it's green, it's gonna be 100% successful. In this case, the color, as you see, is orange and red. If you choose red, the spell may fail. Orange, you get like a 50% chance that the spell may fail. So, but I need
Very
to
well.
So, and let's see if we still have any magic left. Oh, yes, we do. It regenerates some. See, it's green. This one means the spell is gonna be successful.
With pleasure.
Eat this! Eat this!
Okay, the spell was successful.
He was victorious!
Okay, we got 269 points. Tracker range combat skill increased to 17. Barber's throwing instinct skill increased to 1 because he's not my ranged guy. He plays the loot. Anyway, so another monster over here. There's stuff to pick up. This is your first very big loot, and your truck is gonna find a bunch of hidden objects if you get close.
Find things!
There you go, see? Map with the bar.
Find things!
Got this one as well. So now the tracker's scouting skill increased to 9. Okay, okay, that's gonna be 1 only from the priest. Don't care about that. Okay.
Listening.
The bard can identify any of these. This looks like it's already identified. I'll give it to my ranger. Because he's one of his skills axe. I give it to him, so he's got 3 points on axe. So like the bard. I already have a sling, so I'll give a sling to this one. Actually, I give it to the thief. Let's have him use a sling. Okay. So
Thanks so much.
if any of these things can be identified yet. Nothing. Okay, so I'm gonna exit. Okay, so this is got pretty good graphics. I mean, for a very old game, you know, the graphic is not stunning. This game came out quite a long time ago. So it's not a top of the line game. It's 5. But you can have a lot of fun with this game. You know, if you're the kind of person who likes to raise the skills and the hit points and find loots and explore dungeons, this game is awesome for that. I will spin around and see if we find anything. Okay, so we're back on land. We wanna rest right now, make camp. So there's no monsters over here. If you are near monsters, you're inside, and there's monsters you can't camp. Also, when there's no monster you camp, there's a chance that you get attacked anyway. But at least now we can camp and get the spells back and all that. So we camp for 8 hours. Okay, so now we're gonna enter the monastery. Door. Okay, so the scenery changes now.
This is a dangerous place. Don't do anything foolish.
So that's what she said. There's somebody up there. Okay, so we got slimes. Green slimes.
I'm ready for him.
Okay, so we're gonna tell our bard to use the loot and put them to sleep.
Okay.
Our mage is gonna use energy blast.
With pleasure.
We're still gonna use the green part, and we don't want it to fail. As the skill improves, you'll be able to cast more powerful spells. This gauge over here, the more points you're gonna get, this one will go to like 10, 15, 20. You're gonna be able to cast spells all the way up here because a lot of them. So this gauge will slowly go up as your your fire skill goes up. Okay, so
with pleasure.
That, and now it's time to start the game. Start round. So you basically have the time to prepare for the fight. You can choose not to be so you have to be fast. Cast spells and all that. And there is hotkeys you can set up. So this game doesn't have to be turn-based. You can around the clock shoot and kill and stuff. It is much harder. Okay, I guess I was not successful on putting them to sleep. Let's try that again.
Okay.
Let's redo the spell.
Eat this!
Alright, one. Okay, one's a spell. Even though it walked back up, what we want to do is improve the bard's music skills. So, also is to switch his weapon. So you press W to switch his weapon. Oh, I guess he's out of range, so he can't use it. So might as well use the sling. Okay. And this has to do with this. See, the bard is the blue, so he's over here, and the monster is on this side, so that's why he's out of range. There you go. So
I measure our progress in bodies.
So we got 164 experience points. Tracker both skills went up to 13, and fire magic went up to 9. So now she may be able to cast more powerful spell. Okay, so we got that.
Present.
You can use the spell right now to heal wounds. It doesn't have to be in combat to heal. Okay, she was successful. Okay, so and this is how the game works. Tab will open up your map. We were over here, so now we are inside here, the monastery. This game is huge. There's a lot. There's a journal. You can press J, or you can just open up this. Your ship has crashed. Yeah, blah blah blah. So basically, that's what happened. That's your camping. That's your search. But because you have a ranger, he's always searching, so you don't have to worry about that. Use equip items. Use spell book. Basically, you have to choose a character that has a spell. So, if you choose the priest, your spell book will be for the priest. If you choose the mage,
Yes?
the spell book will be for the mage. So now, what we have
That is impossible, even for me.
Oh, actually no, because it's not. This is a fighting spell. It does not allow you to, to see if you improve them anyway. But what else I can show you about this game? You can cycle through the characters, and now what's over here is what's highlighted over here. See, it's got the blue border. You can cycle through them.
Ready. See.
What's up? Listening.
They all talk. So some of them, like the NPC you may find, they talk way too much. So there is no way to turn them off. Sometimes you get annoyed, you just dump them. So, but this game is really, really big and really, really good. I hope you like it, and like always, subscribe to my channel.